Okay, welcome to our show Conversations. Today I want to talk to you ladies only, please. And, if you're a man and you decide to listen, please don't get offended by what I'm about to say, because normally men are probably not going to understand where I'm coming from in regards to what has been played out. Now, for anybody who is new to my channel, I just want to tell you that, sometimes I could be explosive. I do curse from time to time. Hopefully I won't do that. I can compose myself with this video. And definitely, I just do me. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to fluff anybody's feathers. I could give two fucks about fluffing anybody's feathers, because this is what's real for me. And I'm just documenting it as I go, okay? So, ladies only, okay? This is for the ladies only who may be still with a narcissist, or you may have just gotten over a narcissist. I want to share a story with you, okay? I actually just posted a video. I was overly excited. I mean, ladies, you have no idea how much I fucking clapped. Let me go ahead and put this fucking phone down. You have no idea how much I was clapping my ass off, okay? When I heard my girlfriend, okay, who was going through hell. She was going through hell with this guy. Let me just tell you a brief story, okay? My girlfriend, a beautiful woman. She got a great career. You know what I'm saying? She had established, a nice home with this narcissist, unfortunately. And, she has about 3 children with this narc, okay? And I can tell you, everything was going good. Everything was going good at one time in their relationship, okay? But unfortunately, things became really sour. And it became sour when, the narcissist got to the point where he was cheating, okay? And I'm sure you know by now, if you have a narcissist in your life, the chances of him cheating on you is 99.9%. It's a guarantee you're going to get played, okay? That's the bottom line. If you're dealing with a narcissist and you guys are still having sex, okay, you're not an alien on a ship believing that it's one way when it's really another, know that this man is 99.9% going to be playing the fuck out of you at some point in the relationship, okay? And unfortunately, that's what my girlfriend went through. And I remember, when she had the second child by him, which the child is pretty young still. The child is in, I think you would call like middle school or something like that. No, not middle school yet. Didn't quite make it to middle school yet. She had a child with him, and, they had, they did the renewals of the vows. I remember I would visit my friend, and, I would see that she would, be trying her damnness to, to try to make the relationship better. I mean, she pulled out the cookbooks, baking cakes for his ass. I mean, sucking his dick, throwing it wide, doing everything that she could do to keep this man satisfied, because she was so, worried about her relationship that she, started with this man. This family that she created with this man, and unfortunately, he couldn't keep that hot sausage in his pants, and he kept pulling it out, and, it just wasn't stopping. So, unfortunately, my girlfriend, she ended up having another baby by him, okay? And her baby is pretty young. I think the little girl, she's about, let me think, how old is she? She's probably about 6 or 7 years old right now. And, same thing, she tried everything that she could. She thought by having another child by this narcissist, he would see the value in the relationship. She figured, since she's flipping 80% of the bills and, he's barely getting up in the morning, she's doing everything that she can to maintain the lifestyle that she wanted for her family. Okay. She did everything that she could, to try to keep the relationship intact because, again, you have young children. And this is exactly what I was talking about in my narcissistic cheating video. It's unfortunate that sometimes, when you're a woman and you have children and then you discover that you're dealing with a narcissist, it's like you're living in a mental hell with this creep that you can't get rid of, in enough time, and he's breaking you down every turn you turn, and it's a problem. And I'm going to get into it in regards to the finances and everything. I won't get into that right now. But I'm telling you, she tried and she tried and she tried everything. I mean, I remember it was to the point where, she would call me, and I remember one time she called me, and she was so overwhelmed with grief, so overwhelmed with disappointment. I mean, this woman was shaking. Okay, ladies, you listening to me? She was shaking in tears. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Always these disturbances when I do a show. I can't never do no show, okay? It's always somebody knocking and wanting to ask me 1,000 questions. But anyway, going back to what I was saying. My girl, she was shaking. I mean, she was shaking like a leaf, okay? The amount of hell that my girlfriend went through, I mean, it was terrifying. And I remember that my girlfriend got so depressed. So fucking depressed that she told me something that scared the living shit out of me. Okay. Scared the living daylights out of me. And, that's when I knew that it was to the point where this man was unfixable. He had no hope for the future. He was bringing her down. Okay. He was bringing her down. He wasn't lifting her up. And it was to the point where she was trying to lift herself up out of depression, dealing with his ass, and trying to lift him up, plus trying to lift her children up, plus trying to, keep her head straight while she's at her job. And, just doing all those things as a woman. And it's like, enough is enough. So when she told me that, unfortunately, the terrible thing, which I won't reveal what she said, that was to the point where it was like, you know what? We have to deal with this now. It's either a make or a break. Because if you don't break away from this situation, he's going to break you down to the lowest compound, and there's no coming out of it. It's going to be a Mary Harvey situation. I don't know if you guys heard about the Steve Harvey and his wife, who I'm hearing that she's still the wife or whatever. But it's going to be a Mary Harvey situation where, if you don't get a grip, okay, when dealing with a narcissist, their goal is to break you down as much as they can break you down, so you won't be worth shit when they're done with you. But I'm here to tell you, baby girl, okay, that is not what happened to my homegirl. Family intervened. Okay, we prayed, we cried, we shook, we shed. We did everything that we could as women to give her some comfort, some strength, to let her know we got your back. We're going to be here for you through thick and thin. I know that this is scary for you to look ahead towards the future, but you know what it is going to be like dealing with this man. He has given you 10 years of the same storyline. It's the same thing every time you turn around, every 3 to 6 months. It's the same situation with all these different women. He's losing his job. He's barely making it. He's giving you lousy sex. Enough is enough. So, my friends, she decided it's no more hope. She can't do it. So my friend, okay, she ended up moving to another state where she can get even more support from family and friends, because she's going to need it during the transition, getting away with someone who has mentally abused her. It was more mental abuse that he did to her than more physical abuse. And when you're dealing with narcissists, a lot of their abuse is mainly mental and emotional. It's hardly ever physical. So that's why it's so difficult for people to actually see the damage that has been done and the damage that continues to, be done to that person, because it's more on a mental, emotional, and spiritual level. Okay? That's how they break you down. They break you down on that level. Then once you're broken down in those three sections, mental, emotional, and spiritual, that trickles over to your financial, okay? And then you got bad credit, okay? You owe so many people, you got debt up the ass. Or let's say if you don't have bad credit and you don't have debt, you're putting in a lot of money in this bucket of shit, okay? That's not going to benefit you. And that is exactly what my girlfriend was going through. So she needed support from real family and real friends that will help her get through the process. But I just did a video a couple of days ago on karma and Kevin Hart and this cheating shit that's been going on from woman to woman, and it's no resolve. It's the same results. And that's the thing that, we had to tell my girlfriend, look, you got your shit on top. You did what you needed to do to make sure that you were stable, okay? With or without him, you're stable, okay? You put in the work. You did what you needed to do as a Capricorn, okay? You made sure that shit was stable. So you got your shit together in that aspect. But you have to understand, when you're dealing with a narcissist, there's no reason to believe that they're not going to get no karma. There's no reason to believe that they're not going to get theirs. Because ain't nobody going to get paid in a good way after that kind of behavior, on how you try to break not only your children's mother down, but your wife. You tried to break her down. Someone who was, God blessed you with this union. And not too many men are blessed to have a woman that's beautiful, has a great career, supportive, is willing to put up 80% of her share, of her time, of her effort, and her money to maintain a lifestyle that's going to be good for everybody involved, and still that wasn't good enough. So I'm so happy to report. Okay, but anyway, quickly going back to the Kevin Hart situation on the video that I just did. Karma is real. Karma is up and popping right now. Because, like we explained to my girlfriend, a narcissist is like a zebra who will never change his stripes. So it doesn't matter who they go with. It doesn't matter who they date. It doesn't matter who they cheat on you with, because they have a bad character, and you're not going to get too many good results from dealing with a person like this. So I think once my friend became acclimated and she made it, she finally became at peace with knowing that it's not her, that it's just this person that for whatever reason she needed to marry. Unfortunately they divorced, and he wasn't changing. He was consistently cheating on her. I mean, he had a girlfriend before the divorce. He had a girl from the very start of the relationship. I mean, he's had so many clandestine affairs. I mean, we can't even count. We don't even know how many women this man has been with. But I can tell you, he enjoyed himself throughout that marriage. And you know what was so funny? It's just that a couple of years ago, we really thought that he was going to win the battle. We thought that, he would get victory. He would marry again. He would be living good. But ladies, let me tell you about karma and what happened. As you know, my friend moved out of state. She's with her family. And good thing, the career that she's in, she's able to travel to whatever state and still have a sufficient amount of income coming in without really needing him. So that worked out perfectly. And, he was dating his girlfriend that he was cheating on my girlfriend with. He was dating her while they were getting a divorce. I mean, the woman was calling her, harassing my friend, saying all these dirty things that he said about her. It was terrible what we were going through. So we really thought victory was going to come out of that. But let me tell you something, honey darling. Let me tell you something, sugar pop. Okay. Shortly thereafter, the divorce, homeboy got fired. Are you hearing me? Did you hear what I said? He got fired. Okay? He got another job after that. And guess what? He got fired again. And that little cheesy ass bitch that he was fucking with, he's still with her ass. But guess what's happening now? She's cheating on him left, right, and center. And they got fellas coming to him and they're like, yo, you need to get a curb on your little hot thing over here, your hot chicken wing, because she's popping it, like it's hot to every Tom, Dick, and Harry that she gets a liking for. And guess what happened to my girlfriend? I just found out today. Oh, man. My friend got married again. And my friend got married to a man who is credential wise, because the fortunate thing is you really don't know how people are until after you're with them for years and years, and that's how you find out what a person is. So I can't really talk too soon, can't really I might have to knock on a little bit of wood right now, but so far so good. But I can tell you just looking at the human resume, the spiritual resume, off top, he's 10 times better than that narcissist. And let me tell you something. You remember that narcissist who was married to my friend? He never, ever, ever wore his wedding ring. Never, ever. Okay? He never wore his wedding ring. This new man that she's married to, thank goodness, not only is he wearing his wedding ring, but he's letting the whole world see that he's proud, he's married, and he's showing off his wedding ring too. And unfortunately, her narcissist, okay, as far as we hear, he's going down faster than a roller coaster, baby. And the only thing I could say was, hey, it is what it is. You had the opportunity to have a family. You had a beautiful wife. You had beautiful, healthy children. No sickness, no disease, no, deformities, nothing. Intelligent children, beautiful wife, great career, beautiful neighborhood. What more is there that you want? Oh, a scallywag, right? And unfortunately, your little washcloth is trying to get rubbed down by every Tom, Dick, and Harry that comes around. So this is just, my story about getting over a narcissist. Ladies, if you're dealing with a narcissist, if you're in a transition of, getting away from a narcissist, if you're thinking about leaving a narcissist, if you have any kind of narcissist in your life, know that you are dealing with somebody who is very demonic. Okay? They take a lot of time and energy and effort on trying to come up with crafty ways on how they're going to break the woman in their lives down. Okay? They are very disrespectful. They're not faithful. They're not loyal. Okay? And they don't have a bright future. Okay? They don't have a vision. They don't have a good vision. They don't have a light. They don't have any light inside of them. So for anybody, especially ladies, if you are dealing with a narcissist, know that if they leave, which that's what this is all about. Because when a narcissist is cheating on you, that's their agenda, is to, finally, dip and dive into some good pussy that's going to hold on to them so they can discard you. And then, they can have the happily ever after and shit on you. That's what their goal is. But see, karma don't play like that. So just know, if you got a narcissist in your life, know that this man is no good. And not only are you going to be happy when you actually get rid of his ass, but you'll be able to see that there was a brighter future ahead of you. And there was someone in store who will heal you, who will make up for all the disappointment, all the disaster, all the shame, all the name calling, all the financial loss, all the credit that has been damaged. Everything that you have lost within this relationship. Know that if you were on the up and up, if you did what was righteous, know that you're going to get blessed. And it may not be on your time, but it's going to be on the right time. The time when you're ready. And you know what? If you're dealing with a narcissist, don't take it as gloom and doom. Take it as a lesson that you had to learn, so you know what you're not going to go for next time and what you will go for. Take it as a lesson that you went through the process, so you're able to see the signs early ahead, so you never again get so deep with a demon like this who will do nothing but try to destroy you any and every way he tries, which he can't. So, ladies, this video is just for you. I'm sorry if I got dramatic, but I was so happy to see my friend, not look stressed out, not worry, not cry all the time, not to be depressed, not be sad, not have any hope, because she thought that the man who she married, who she created a family with, unfortunately, he was not able to change. He didn't give any signs to change. If anything, he got worse and he got worse and he got worse. And if she didn't get out in enough time, then he was definitely going to destroy her in some way and somehow. We didn't know how she was going to be destroyed, but I know that he wanted her to destroy herself. Okay, so ladies, I want to thank you for your time. Anybody who's listening, I want to thank you for your time, and we will be talking soon. And if you got a narcissist in your life, try to work hard on getting rid of his ass and moving the fuck on, because most likely narcissists are not going to change. This is why you see this ongoing study on YouTube and every psychology that you can think of. These demons are being studied, and it's a never-ending study because they have a lot of tricks up their sleeve, and their trick is to destroy, not build.